I first met Chris Gallagher when he volunteered to head up the Small Business Committee for the Metaverse Chamber of Commerce. Chris now holds regular committee meetings in the Infiniverse for other small businesses to get to know each other and share their plans to grow their businesses in the Metaverse. His own business has also begun to grow in the Metaverse. Using the handle Gallagher, Chris has built a presence for his already famous music and event enterprise and has branded it Infinimusic in the Metaverse world. He holds weekly events with real-world feeds into virtual environments, showcasing new and established talent to a worldwide audience who are now able to join from their own space wherever they may be. Chris has already established a presence in Horizon Worlds and the Infiniverse and is currently working on creating music avenues in other applications.
I guess my vision for this is to kind of take what we know in the real world about the things that I do, which are events and social gatherings of types, and apply those to this world. And what that could be is like, something that's fun. We're gonna obviously do things that are fun in here, but we're gonna try and remove things like maybe like intimidation or like things that you might experience at an event. So like this to me is kind of like a way of reinventing the wheel that we already have, but making it better for you, for me, for whoever, whoever you may be. You'll be able to make your own environment and you'll be able to see the same thing that everyone else is seeing. You'll be at the same event. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy concept because everyone is very different, and everyone's needs are different. So maybe if I want to go to the event and be completely invisible, but I still want to be a part of it, that's what I can do tonight. But if I want to be right in front of everyone and just feel the energy, I can do that too. And that's kind of what's cool is you can kind of weave dreams in here and make reality possible when it generally isn't. So this is the clubs because I wasn't really sure what to name it. So I called it the clubs because that's literally what it is. And this was my first doodle in Horizons. And this was kind of my way of testing like what everything would kind of look like, feel like. I wanted to kind of give it a feel as if you were on a like city block. I didn't put too much detail into any of the lights or anything because I don't want you to really pay attention to them too much. I just kind of want you to feel like you're here. So this place is kind of like, let's give a little bit of everything to everyone. In my real life, which is events, we do DJ nights, we do rock concerts, we do classical stuff, we do just regular talks, we do comedy night, but they never ever happen generally on the same night. But in here, hypothetically, we could make that happen. Every one of these buildings could be something completely different. It could appeal to somebody completely unique, and everyone could essentially be hanging out together. You could actually sample what other people like because it's not going to be a very big chore to do that. You just pop over here, pop over there, and you might find out that you actually really like some of these other places that other people like. I'm originally from some smaller towns, so having offerings of nightlife and fun things, I know it's not the same everywhere. So that's essentially how we got into the business that I'm in, which is events. We wanted to create some fun in our town, and 15 years later we're still doing it. But here we made our own town and we're gonna make our own fun. So right now, this one, for instance, is kind of like a DJ theme. So we'll put tables in here. We might even replace this with a space that actually a DJ will be. We're able to code working turntables inside of here, so we're able to put our own music in, which Web3 is going to depend upon. We won't be able to use Little John and Snoop Dogg in here. We'll have to make our own stuff or remix stuff based on the laws and stuff like that. So like eventually this might just be a DJ booth. We might strike this whole thing and there might be a live DJ playing this. Yeah, so there's definitely like entrance fees and things like that that we could charge. We have the ability to let people in based on a list at this point. Like even if you get to the world, it doesn't guarantee that you'll make it into the event with some of the designs that we have. So that would be more of like a ticketed, sold event. But also, putting in advertisements, just like in the real world, these big sponsors, they really love being everywhere and they like big numbers. And eventually, this place is going to deliver some serious numbers. And these original levels will get a lot of traction, just like original websites did at the beginning of the internet. These guys are already be here. They already have the views. They already have the credits for the algorithm. They'll be showing up a little bit faster than some of these other guys. So we do an event now in the platform, the Infiniverse. They allow us to do this thing called Infinimusic, which essentially we show them artists that we think that the world would like because they're appealing. They play songs that maybe you and I both would know, and it's just been a really good time. We've seen some great attendance at these things. We've already had VR reviews in magazines. The artists get hit up by people from across the world afterwards. So the momentum of it has been great. And it's been really, really fun. Because everyone knows every club space has a secret hot tub room. You know what I mean? And this is on top of Elevate. And it splashes too, so down below you could see it if you splash it. So you'd be like, what? What the fuck is that?